Today, the president delivered an address marking the first anniversary of the deadly assault on the U.S. Capitol.
President Biden laying much of the blame for the attack at the former president's feet. ABC's Faith Abube has the details.
President Biden not mincing words, delivering a forceful speech on the first anniversary of the Capitol insurrection, standing in Statuary Hall, the exact spot where a mob of Donald Trump supporters stormed the building a year ago in a failed attempt to block the certification of Joe Biden's presidency.
Those who stormed this Capitol, and those who instigated and incited, and those who called on them to do so, held a dagger at the throat of America.
Without saying Trump's name, President Biden calling out his predecessor for spreading lies about the 2020 election results, fueling his supporters who unleashed chaos and carnage on the symbol of American democracy.
For the first time in our history, a president had not just lost an election, he tried to prevent the peaceful transfer of power.
Senate Democrats, many who were among lawmakers forced to hide from the violent mob a year ago, today sharing their own survival stories on the chamber floor.
A police officer in a big flak jacket and a large rifle grabbed me firmly by the collar like this. I'll never forget that grip. And said to me, "Senator, we got to get out of here."
On the House side, a moment of silence for the lives lost and emotional and physical damage done that day. Congressional Republicans notably absent from the solemn remembrances. Senate GOP leader Mitch McConnell in a statement calling the January 6th attack disgraceful, but blasting Democrats claiming they're trying to, quote, exploit this anniversary to advance partisan policy goals. In a rare speech Wednesday, Attorney General Merrick Garland vowing to hold those responsible at any level accountable for the deadly attack. And former President Trump released a statement responding to President Biden's speech, but his comments only repeated his previous false and discredited claims about election fraud. At the U.S. Capitol, Faith Abube, ABC News.
Since the riot, more than a dozen suspects with direct ties to Colorado have been arrested for federal charges in connection to that insurrection. In one case, a man brought hundreds of rounds of ammunition from Colorado to D.C., and he is now accused of writing text messages that he wanted to shoot House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. The full list of those with Colorado connections to the riot can be found on our website, krdo.com.